I've been an avid fan of Samsung devices for a long while now, but last year I decided to switch to the other brand, I guess. I picked myself up an LG G6, and boy oh boy was that a mistake. I missed the Samsung brand from the day I picked up that phone. Well, here I am today. I picked up myself some new fresh hardware, and I'm ready to show it all to you. This is my review of the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. So, we'll get right into the specs of this device. It has a beautiful 6.2-inch AMOLED display right in the front at 1440p. It's got 6 gigs of RAM for all of your multitasking needs. It's using the Snapdragon 845 processor, which is the latest one out of Snapdragon's factories. It's going to be great for playing those games of PUBG on your phone. It's buttery smooth. It's got an IP68 water resistance, Gorilla Glass 5 for the screen front and back. On the outside, it's not a whole lot different from last year's flagship, kind of showing you a whole lot of nothing on the front, except for that big screen. As far as it goes when it comes to what's inside though is the biggest change, until you turn the thing around. On the back, there's a new dual camera alongside the world's first dual aperture lens on the main camera. This will give you a lot of sharper detail when there's plenty of light and beautiful low light shots when there isn't much lighting. The two different apertures are 1.5 and 2.4. There's a lot of shots I gathered just taking photos from around the city. As you can see, there is a really nice edge to the buildings and nothing is too blown out. Even in some of the busier photos, this thing is packing some amazing lenses. The sound on this device isn't too bad either. It's been largely improved thanks to some custom tuning from AKG. The earpiece now doubles up as a speaker, so you're getting that lovely sound coming at you in stereo. Samsung is saying that it gets around 1.4 times louder than the Galaxy S8, which is last year's flagship. I've been using the device myself for about a month, and I've been getting solid battery life out of it. I'd say there's still the odd day that I'll be rushing home to charge it, but on average I'm coming home after a long day at about 20%. And in my days, that's pretty good. As far as downsides, I don't really have that many downsides. The biggest problem I would probably say would be the Bixby button. It's terribly frustrating every time I pull that phone out of my pocket and Bixby's asking me a question. I don't need the Bixby button. I eventually ended up turning it off. It's just a useless button on the side of the phone because Samsung does not allow you to remap the button on the side of the device. There is some workarounds, but they're not very well implemented. Most of them will still turn the screen on even when you don't need the screen to be on. Overall, I'm very happy with the device, and I'm really looking forward to see what Samsung comes out with next because they've been nothing but innovative in my eyes. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.